What's up, guys? Welcome to the Being Beautifully Honest podcast and channel. Thanks so much for being here, for being subscribed. If you're not, go ahead and hit that button. If you're listening to this on YouTube, hit that like button while you're at it. It's like walking into the room and hitting that light switch. We just want to go ahead and brighten up the place. Let's get into this podversation / reality chat. I found it kind of comical because I saw the most recent episode of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, and there was this quick scene. Thankfully, they did not show this whole bag on this camera because I could do without ever seeing his face. But there was a scene where the girls were on the bus going somewhere. They were in Portugal on the cash trip. And there was a scene where Sheree is, I guess she's on FaceTime with Hotel. And what's her name? Sanya. She jumps on the FaceTime and is talking about what you doing with your shirt off. I mean, of course, he was doing that to be seen. And I don't know how long the cash trip was for. I think it was for like 4 or 5 days, maybe a week. But he says to Sheree something along the lines of, "We're never going to go this long without having sex again." And, and she's sitting there smiling and laughing and acting like it's a flex to have him say to her that he's not going to go that long without screwing her. Like, that's all he really cares about. And I thought about it. If you were watching Love and Marriage Huntsville and the first episode of the season, he is doing a FaceTime with Sheree and his mom was there. Remember, if you remember that, he had this chick come over to give him a facial. And he was in his robe, and anyway, it was like really, really awkward and weird. Could have gone without seeing that. So I put 2 and 2 together and it's like, oh, okay. So that was when he was getting the facial, because if you remember that scene from Love and Marriage Huntsville, when he was talking to his mom, he was smiling, cheesing. Yeah, Sheree, she's on a girls trip with friends in Portugal. So that aligns with the time that she was in Portugal on the first episode of the season of Love and Marriage Huntsville, was when he was having a conversation with her. Now, to hear him say that, we're never going to go this long without having sex again. And if you recall, his mom was in the room when he was on the phone with her. Now, I get it. They can do editing and cut things, but that, I don't believe that. So he said that in front of his mom to Sheree. Just flat out disgusting. Just nasty. Just flat out nasty. Arionne's baby wipe is just full of crap. I thought about it and it's like, okay, so here you are in current time. You two are not together. I'm sure that Andy's going to ask Sheree about it on the reunion, because we saw pictures that had recently been done. So I'm sure he brought it up, because I'm sure that Andy likes to look at Martell anyway. Well, Hotel, we don't like to call him by his birth name, which, by the way, his birth name is Liquor. I posted that on my community wall one time that, yeah, I'm not a liquor connoisseur, but yeah, apparently Martell is a liquor. So it kind of makes sense as to why his mom named him that. And you get my drift when I say that. But anyway, in current time, it's been talked about that Stormi, who's now on Love and Marriage Huntsville, she had a birthday party at her house. And I guess it was a Western theme, cowboy theme. I don't know. But Hotel was in the place to be and doing what he does best, which is hitting on chicks at a party, because that's how he met Arionne. That's what he said, and that's what she said. So there's this picture of him hugged up with some chick and another picture of him walking away with this, I'm assuming, same person. So to see these things happening in present time, in real time, meaning the party, and in past time, but now being aired on TV, which is him speaking to Sheree about they're never going to go that long without having sex with each other. But yet, Arionne had time to be going on, which she wasn't aware she was being recorded, but at either rate, she was going on about Melody, who has given this trash bag away, throwing them out in the dumpster so that she can go dumpster diving and retrieve what Melody has discarded of, which is Hotel, better known as Arionne's baby wipe. You can have it, but she's going on and on about Melody and calling her stupid and all these other things, just disparaging names that she was calling her and talking about this revenge P situation and that she's seen the tape or whatever. Melody is the least of your concerns. Even though we know that Hotel wants Melody back, it's never going to happen. But yet, I don't hear her out here windmilling against Sheree. I mean, I think she did at one time talking about him and messing around with these old ladies. So I guess that was supposed to be a knock and a dig against Sheree. But here he is at this party, hugged up with and walking away with another chick that was not Arionne. I don't understand why this girl does not get it through her thick skull that she is nothing more than what he called her, a peasant. He is a buzzard. So a peasant and a buzzard, they make a great couple. But I'm just saying, she's nothing more than that peasant who happened to have a child and allegedly possibly another one by him because she stupidly continues to spread her legs for him to be her baby wipe. It's just absolutely ridiculous because he doesn't show any interest in her at all. She's out here doing these phone calls saying that she's tired. She's tired. She kept saying that, I am tired. But if you're really tired and fed up, then you would release that trash bag and let him go. But no, she'll continuously open her legs for him and do what it is he likes to do, which is what he said to Sheree, have sex and wipe her butt cheeks because he is her baby wipe. That's what she was bragging about, saying that she was calling Melody up, talking about how he wipes it up like a champ. So, yeah, let him be your baby wipe. But in terms of it ever being a real relationship, it's not. It's just absolutely crazy. So to just see these things airing that already happened, which is the conversations that they've had, meaning Hotel and Sheree, for the Real Housewives of Atlanta and what's already aired on Love and Marriage Huntsville, and present day being hugged up with another chick at a party and just like... He absolutely has no respect for her, and he never will. I don't know who the girl is that wanted to even be seen in a picture with him. I don't get that, but there's always going to be somebody out there that doesn't mind stooping low to that level. And that's just the way it will always be. There's always going to be chicks that will write to the guys in prison, and some of them even start allegedly dating them and stupidly marrying them and sending money to them. I mean, mental illness is real. It really is real. So I just wanted to talk about that, guys, because I just saw that and I laughed. And I'm like, okay, yeah. So you were in the room with your mom talking to Sheree, talking about how long it's been since you all had sex with each other and you're not going to go that long without doing it again. And then at this present day party, hugged up with some other chicks. Melody was at the party allegedly as well. And I believe that's also probably the chick. I don't know who the girl was, but you know, sometimes girls will try it. They will try to make somebody else jealous, maybe trying to make Melody have a certain look on her face or to get under Arionne's skin, because maybe that's someone that doesn't see it for Arionne and knows that Melody really could care less about Hotel. And so she wants to get under Arionne's skin. Who knows? But at either rate, it's not even worth it. I wouldn't be paid to be in a picture with Hotel, and I could use the cash, but there's some things that I just would not do for the money. And doing porn, I wouldn't do it. And being in a picture with Hotel, I wouldn't do that either. Not for any amount of money. So anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about that. You can let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Thank you so much for being here, for liking and subscribing. I'm Beth, just being beautifully honest. So until the next time, I wanted to keep it brief, beautiful, and now I'm going to say bye.